Welcome to the channel. This is Geauxgreddy and welcome to the 2020 official FIA Manufacturer season on Gran Turismo Sport. Tonight we are at Suzuka in the Group 4 cars. I am in the Porsche Cayman S and I am trying to make some headway towards my goal of A+. Can I do it? You're going to have to stick around to find out. But before we get there, if you could be so kind as to hit that like and or subscribe, it would help me grow the channel and I would appreciate it. All right, with that out of the way, let's get on with the action. All right, it's qualifying time. As I come around 130R, I see PX Cam 20. I'm thinking maybe I'll get some slipstream, but no, he decides he just doesn't want to be nice to the Greddy, so no slip from PX Cam. So out with the old, in with the new. That's right. If you've been following Gran Turismo Sport, which if you're watching this, you probably have been, you know that no more fuel burning. So yes, we are going to save the planet, and we just got to worry about tires now. So I took it easy on my outlap, and I mean, the car's not getting any lighter, so you got to go for it, right? So I go for it right here. Would have been probably a little bit better if I had some slipstream, but I did not. Missed my apex just a tiny bit coming out of turn 1 there into the S's, trying to get onto the curbing. Got to abuse the curbing here. Late apex, these doing a fairly good job of that here. Coming off the throttle right here, I want to ride the inside because I want to carry as much speed as I can coming uphill. I want it to the floor. Do a good job of that. Maybe could have carried even a little bit more, as I don't really push out very wide right there, but that's all right. Into Lesmo 1, just a tap of the brakes there. Fairly good job of that. I want to keep it about 70 at this apex, and it's a little bit slow through there, and I was not feeling like this was a very good lap. See ibuprofen up in front of me. I'm kind of hoping he's saving tires and he's about to go hot here so that I can grab some slipstream, but it looks like he is already scooting on out of there. So I don't think I'm going to get any of the good vortex there or any of the good tug down the straight from ibuprofen. So just counting on here a good spoon, a good 130R, and a good Casio's triangle. Get on the brakes just a hair there, right there at the driveway. Try and apex it there. Going to let it coast into the apex on this left-hander coming out of spoon. Trying to keep the car as stable and level as possible. I need a good qualifying time. I've been plagued with bad qualifying times, and I've been practicing pretty hard for this race. So fingers crossed, trying to keep it to the floor coming through 130R, but I get chicken and I let off. Oh, I could have kept it just pegged to the floor right there. Brake nicely there before the 100 board. Into Casio's triangle, off the gas, cut it back, cut the chicane, abuse the curb, come out. I want a 207. Can I get a 207? Yes, I can. So that will be good for 4th place. So we will start the race in P4. I mean, it's the official season. I gotta play Opera Lady, right? Yeah. Well, thank you, Opera Lady. And you know that means it is time to get this race started. Here we are in P4 behind Man United for Love. I'm not really sure if that's a lover of the soccer team, Manchester United, or if he's a man who's united for love. United with what? I'm not really sure. I don't know. A lot of interpretation can be had there. So I'm just going to leave it where it is. Man United for Love in front of me in the Porsche Cayman. In front of him, NGC 2012 USA. And behind me, Why is Games? He giving me a little love tap from behind. Just let me know that he's there. Why is Game often, almost always in my practice lobbies. We know each other well. Even chat every once in a while, and I know, and he knows that he's faster than I am. And but I'm not gonna let that bother me. I'm gonna make him earn a pass, and he gets in the rear end of me again as traffic kind of slows down a little bit through there. NGC looking a little timid on the soft tires before they get warmed up, so it's kind of causing me some issues, kind of messing up my braking points there, and of course it's not helping Wise Game either. But we just hang out in this little train here for the rest of this lap and into the next. So let's move on to lap 2, heading towards 130R near the end of lap 2. I'm making a good run here on Man United. And boy, in the slipstream, this is a tough corner, but I maintain a pretty good run. If you look behind me, Wise Game only a tenth behind me. So let's jump in with Wise Game as he sends it down the inside of Geauxgreddy going to Cassio's triangle. Oh, but he backs out just a hair, lets me through. I maintain the position. Lucky for me. I race Wise Game often, so I think that's why I got a little more respect there. So, again, lap 3, I'm still in 4th place. Moving on to lap 4, we are still here in 3, 4, and 5. Man United, myself, and Wise Game again heading into Cassio's triangle. And look up there, our first blink burnout heads into the pits. The first one to flinch jumps in early on the softs. Only lap 6. Heading into lap 7. I was pretty surprised about that. Let's see where he comes out. He comes out in P5. So not too much traffic to deal with. He's behind Wise Game. So maybe he was looking at that gap there. I'm not sure. So moving on to lap 7 through Lesmo 1, heading into Lesmo 2. And Man United gets a little wide there. I get a good run on him coming out the corner. Can I make anything happen? Oh, I cannot. He goes a little bit wide there, so I get on the gas. Coming out, just not enough to get around him. But we get closer into the slipstream. As you can see right here, 2, 3, and 4, all within 3/4 of a second of one another. It was bumper to bumper from lap 1 through lap 7. The heart was racing. The palms were sweaty. As I was just right there on the tail end of Man United for all of those first 7 laps. And I couldn't make a mistake, because if I did, Wise Game was right there to take advantage of any mistake I made. So if I tried to make a move, it was going to have to stick, or Wise Game was going to make a move on me. It was tight, very, very tight through the first 7 laps, but no position changes. Just clean, tight racing. Heading here into Cassio's triangles. We head towards lap 8. I'm thinking, I've got plenty of tire left, really. So I'm going to keep going. But Wise Game jumps in the pits. Gonna try and get the undercut there. So he's going to come off the softs here at the end of lap 7. Throw on the mediums. That's right. Will it pay dividends? Because I can typically easily go 9 laps in the Porsche. Usually the high 209s is where I want to get off of the softs and onto the mediums. So moving forward to lap 8, thinking, do I go in here and try and get the undercut on Man United? As I'm thinking about that, I missed the pit entrance. I'm like, well, it's too late now. I'll just hang out in Man United slipstream. Looking back, would that be a bad idea? Would that come back to haunt me? I'm sitting in second now. NGC goes in the pits. He was on softs as well. So not sure why he was so skitty there at the beginning. But moving on to lap 9, I'm starting to feel the tires get a little bit squirrely on me. So I'm just trying to stay in. But Man United slipstreams, I get loose there coming out. That is a butt clincher moment. Check the drawers for skid marks right there, folks. If I had lost control right there, I probably would have dropped quite a few positions, but held on to it. So as we move forward to end of lap 9, again heading out of 130R towards Cassio's triangle. This is where I'm going to pit. I really begin to feel the tires drop off here. You can see they're not. I mean, I could have made it one more lap, but there was no point. So I jump in behind the Man United into the pit stop, throw on those mediums, head back out. Where do I come out? That is the question. I went in P2, come out in P6, started in P4, but most importantly, depending on these tire strategies, Wise Game is in P4, so his early stop paying dividends. Heading on to lap 12. Look at that. Man United with a nice lead on me. But, he goes wide out of Lesmo 2, gets loose. I am eating him up right here, just reeling him in, but not quite enough to get alongside the left of me, so I brake, but he's got dirty tires. He goes deep. I drop it down to second, try to rotate the car, get into second gear, coming out. I've got a little bit of a lead on him. I switch to the radar. He is right to the right, but he's got the inside line. That's right. The tighter radius is going to win here. He's got less feet to travel than me. Oh, so I'm like, well, make the smart life choice, Greddy, and pull out. So pull out I did rather than go side by side in the spoon. He almost goes wide there. So close, but he, to his credit, he kept it right there. So good job there by Man United for Love. Still in P5 here. Heading down towards Cassio's Triangle, lap 13. There's only one lap left after this, folks. That's right. It's all going to come down to who's fastest on hards. As Burnout goes in, he's going to put on his hard tires. Man United going in. Geauxgreddy going in. Factory pit crews waiting right there. You can tell by their all-white gear. Look at them. Sparkly, clean fellas. And they're so fast. Give me the fresh, hard ones, boys. There you go. Make them quick because I got to run down Man United for Love. And I have not been able to get by him. I've been on his rear bumper the entire race. So there we are in P5. Again, started the race in P4. Last lap on hards. Wise game with the undercut has paid off for him big time. He picks up 2 positions. Passes me and Man United when he goes in the pits. In front of him, Burnout 3000, who started in P1. And NGC 2012 USA, who I do not, at this point, remember taking a second pit stop. Could be wrong, but at this point in the race, I was remembering, did he ever start for hards? So I was thinking about that a little bit as I come into Lesmo 1. And right here, I look, I've got a 2-second lead over ibuprofen. I'm like, you know what? Why don't you just take it easy right through here and, not die and just, take home that P5, get them DR points you've been looking for. And I was like, you know what? Screw that. I'm going to try and run down Man United. Maybe make a pass coming out 130R or into Cassio's Triangle. Somewhere along there, I might be able to make something happen. I've been on his bumper this whole time. So I put the brake balance 2 to the front there. And I'll make a run at him. So try and make a really good entrance here into 130R. Get in on that curb and get on the gas. Get off of it. I want to really let it roll into the corner and stick it on the gas early. As you can see, 0.31, 0.232 seconds. I'm in that slipstream though, so it's starting to pull me forward. I'm within 0.3 heading into 130R. 130R, not a good place to pass, but I look to the inside. Just let him think that maybe I'm going to do something. Get in his head a little bit. Come through 130R. Just let off the gas. Get back in and stay in that slipstream. Look, he gets a little bit wider. He gets a little loose. He starts to protect that inside corner, and he brakes late, gets into the marbles, can't make it stick, make the pass to the inside of the final lap, come around. I'm now in P4, heading towards the finish line. Wise game crosses in P3. I cross in P4, pumped, got a position on the final lap, but wait, what is this? What is this, P3? P3? Yes, look, number 6, NGC, with a 1-minute penalty. What happened? You got it. He never came in and got the hards. I think he thought he was going to come in and pit last lap to put the hard tires on or just come into the pit stop and he wouldn't get the penalty. But he got the penalty. Look at him drop down. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. Drops down the ranks. So I take P3, get a podium in the debut of the 2020 manufacturer season. That's 1,282 DR points and 210 manufacturer's points. What a race. Hope you enjoyed that. If you did, like I said, please hit that like, please smash that subscribe, and please come back and join us for some more videos in the future. This is Geauxgreddy. I'm signing out. Y'all have a great evening.